Only 46 seconds came off the clock on that drive. Cook punting. Woods is back there, so Sims is benched again. Woods to the 31-yard line. Second time today, Steven Sims has been benched. 2:54 to go, and 2 timeouts to work with, along with the 2-minute warning for C.J. Stroud, who's been limited here in the second half.
Plenty of time for C.J. Stroud and this Texans offense. It's just about being efficient.
And that's the one thing they haven't been able to do this half because of this Jaguars defense. They've done a really good job of trying to push that pocket on the inside and making Stroud uncomfortable. But what they've excelled at is when he's gotten outside the pocket, they have been able to cover guys up and not allow the ball down the field.
Yeah, those have been scramble type plays where he's gotten outside of the pocket. I'd be interested to see if they move the pocket intentionally.
On first down, Stroud, pocket collapsing, he spins away. Stroud now will keep it and run out of bounds, but not before picking up a first down.
There's a flag in the middle of the field.
Flag comes out, middle of the field. Could it be another Texans penalty?
Generally, these are illegal contact, holding.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 26. That penalty is declined. Is overplayed. The first.
And there you go.
On Antonio Johnson.
But once again there, Stroud's able to get outside the pocket. They're not containing him. And they said he usually likes to go out to his right. That time he escapes out to the left. But still, they're not allowing the ball deep down the field. But Stroud doing it with his legs, picking up the first down.
Ogunbowale, the running back. Play fake. Stroud steps up, now fires. He's got Collins. Nico Collins having a day, and another Texans first down.
I said it twice, I'll say it again. When in need, find Nico. 11th reception, 145 yards on the day, 26 yarders on that one, which is his longest reception of the day.
Ball at the 27-yard line, and the Texans can take it to the 2-minute warning if they so choose.
Yeah, they're in a position now to slow play the rest of this drive.
They take the snap. Stroud over to Ogunbowale along the sideline. Ogunbowale, the former Jaguar, is taken down at the 22 after a gain of 6, and that takes us. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. It's a 2nd down and 4 for the Texans with the ball at the 21 of Jacksonville.
And after being on the back foot the entirety of the second half, the Houston Texans finally.
Over the middle, it's caught. Collins, first down again for Nico Collins. His 12th catch today.
They finally have taken back command offensively in this game.
You're going to see the Texans moving slow right now. They have plenty of time. The goal is to score a touchdown to be able to end this game with the ball and not allow Trevor Lawrence and this Jags offense to have a chance to make a comeback.
1:20 to go. Stroud using up the entire play clock. Now takes the snap, hands off Ogunbowale. Up the middle and down to the 10-yard line. Now we'll see if Doug Peterson calls a timeout, and he does, to stop the clock with 1:08 to go. So the Jaguars now have 1 timeout remaining. You look at C.J. Stroud today. He's thrown for 338 yards, 7th time in his career he's thrown for over 300. And today he becomes just the 3rd quarterback in NFL history to throw for 3,000 yards in his first 10 home starts. The only other 2 to do it before C.J. Stroud, Kurt Warner and Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
That is an impressive stat.
It's elite company to be in right there.
Yes, it is.
2nd down and 4 coming. You can see Houston has limited Jacksonville to just 15 yards here in the fourth quarter. Again. And he gets down to the 8-yard line. Mason Smith, the rookie out of LSU, makes the tackle, and Doug Peterson will call his final timeout. Well, entering today, the Jacksonville defense did not have a takeaway all season. They were the only team in the NFL without a turnover forced in the league so far this year. They do get credit for a takeaway on the muff punt in the first quarter, but this defense, which has played well today, still has not taken the ball away. Now would be a great time, Jason.
And that's been their struggle of trying to create those. They've had the ball out a few times, but haven't been able to recover it. And for this Jacksonville Jaguars defense, they know last week against Buffalo wasn't pretty, but the prior 2 games before that, they were letting up 19 points a game. So this is a unit that feels very confident in themselves.
Third down. We know who the target is likely to be.
Feels like there's 2 of them out there today. Third down and 3. Stroud, he's got an open man, that's Schultz. And Schultz has the first down. First and goal for Houston. D'Amico Ryans will not use a timeout, 50 seconds and counting.
They've got plenty of time here. Last resort, you call a timeout and kick the game-tying field goal. He's taking his first one.
1-and-1 with 30 seconds left, and he gets one. Now just 1 timeout left for the Texans.
Incredible effort right here by Dalton Schultz, because he catches this ball and he, on the knees, able to get up, break the tackle of Miller, and then run through Jones to pick up this first down.
Ooh, he
it's
almost
unbelievable. You saw that right there, the punch coming in.
Right.
Almost loses that ball. But just the effort to get up and pick up this first down. Just a good job by him.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't lose that ball. He had it X'd up correctly, high and tight, off ball hand, on the ball, on your wrist. Then he let it go and almost came down.
And if you're just joining us, Josh Hines-Allen, one of the best players on this Jacksonville defense, not out there right now, being evaluated for a concussion. So they'll have to do it without Hines-Allen.
Down here in the tight red area, it's first down. You have a couple of plays. Expect some type of crossers, some sort of pick.
First and goal for Houston. Stroud, play fake, has time. Stroud now dances, takes off, and he's trying to get there. He does not. The Jaguars push him back, and D'Amico Ryans calls a timeout. That's his final timeout.
I love the effort by C.J. Stroud, but you got to throw that one away.
If you're just joining us, 22 seconds left here in Houston. Neither team has a timeout remaining. The Texans have the ball. They're driving. They trail by 3 with Tiki Barber, Jason McCourty, A.J. Ross, and Gene Steratore. I'm Andrew Catalan. This is a Jacksonville team that's looking for its first win of the year, an 0-3 start against a Houston Texans team that has seen C.J. Stroud throw for 344 yards today. And now, without a timeout, the Texans have it at the 1-yard line. It's second and goal.
It is second down, so there's, in theory, a play and a half here, a play that you still have, but there's no timeouts left because of that last run.
A play fake, Stroud on the move, Agunbowale, touchdown! The former Jaguar, Dare Agunbowale, and the Texans take the lead.
Agunbowale in for Joe Mixon. Cam Akers not in the game. And this is just an excellent job of going with the play action. Jacksonville all in there anticipating the run. Gets to the outside, and C.J. Stroud to his right, pinpoint accuracy.
Extra point by Fairbairn is good. With 18 seconds left, and the Jaguars have no timeouts remaining. Ogunbowale spent the 2020 and 2021 seasons with the Jaguars, scoring twice.
Yeah, all that bunch forced the Jacksonville Jaguars defense to be in there tight. You usually do this opposite, meaning the fullback releases, you play fake to the running back, but in this case, they faked a dive to the fullback, and Ogunbowale easily slips into the flat. No defender there. We talked about all day, C.J. Stroud is so good, accuracy-wise, throwing on his right, puts it right in the hands of Ogunbowale, catches it cleanly.
What do you want to do here if you're the Texans? Touchback, but then no time comes off the clock? Or do you give them a chance to return it and eat up some clock?
I kick a touchback and trust in my defense. Kick that ball through the end zone and allow your guys to come out there and defend.
Fairbairn does not kick a touchback. They want to take some time off. This is Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, and then knocked down by Neville Hewitt, but a penalty marker is on the field.
Yeah, we're going to get a legal block in the back here.
Big hit by Neville Hewitt.
So this is exactly what you wanted to happen.
Exactly.
You took 6 seconds off the clock.
And a penalty.
And you get a penalty.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 56. That penalty is half the distance to the goal, first down.
Penalty is on Yasir Abdullah. Contact with Chris Boyd, and then Neville Hewitt delivers the big blow.
Look at him. Guns on Neville Hewitt.
So the Jaguars have to go 91 yards in 12 seconds. Lawrence buying time, now fires along the sideline, incomplete. Through the hands of Jalen Petrie with 6 seconds to go, and barring a miracle, this will be an absolutely gut-wrenching loss for a Jacksonville team that's already had a few of them this year.
Absolutely, and especially because they had control in the second half. They played really well defensively, forcing punts by the Houston Texans for the majority of the half until the last drive. They allowed C.J. Stroud to march all the way down the field. And it's really hard to have a 91-yard play.
Lawrence to Kirk. Laterals to Davis. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence throws it across. ETN on a hop. Fields it. In trouble. And he's sacked in the end zone, and that'll do it. Thrown down at the 1-yard line. Wow, what an absolute heartbreaker for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Yeah, the only thing you could do in those situations is go the scrambles.